Hey folks, Greg here, and this is my annual marketing plan for a sample B2B software company. Um, as a strategic objective, I chose 100 million ARR by the end of 2023. Why? Because 100 million is a nice um, round number in this case for a fictitious company. And the plan is broken down first into constraints, and then the actual plan by customer lifecycle stage. Um, for the constraints, the big three are time, budget, and resources. So time, we have 12 months because it's an annual marketing plan, as per the assignment. The budget will be broken down into overhead, like basically the team and the marketing spend. Um, that will be defined by the acceptable target cost per acquisition that we determine, as well as the profit margin. But those will be defined normally before going into the plan. I didn't want to make any specific assumptions, but nevertheless, the resources required. So personnel will be the team, content, PR, paid media, demos and sales, and customer service, because we want to have that also as a profit center, turning customer service problems into opportunities for sales. As far as tools, will be tools to run ads, to run email marketing, referral tools, and webinars. So basically, software and collateral that is required to do the activities that are described here in the tactics. The plan itself is broken down into essentially 5 levels by the level of awareness of the audience. So on the top of the funnel, we have the total addressable market. This is like everyone who potentially is a customer. Then it's cold prospects who are like unaware that they have this problem. Then we have warm prospects who are aware of the problem that they have. And then we got hot prospects who are aware of the solution, and potentially even us as the product that is going to be the solution. And then the most aware is our existing customers and past customers who have churned. So the strategy by phase, for the total addressable market, the coldest top of funnel is to simply raise awareness. And as a goal, arbitrarily, like I chose 30% impression share just based on the paid media platforms that I have experience with. Typically, you never get 100%. So 30% is a good number to aim for. The tactics utilized here will be advertising, PR, content marketing, and the KPIs will be things like unique website visits and social media followers. Next, we got our cold prospects, and the strategy here is to generate leads. It's turning those clicks and website visits and followers into actual leads. I'm going to conservatively estimate, let's say, a 3% opt-in ratio of visitors to leads. Tactics will be using lead magnets, as well as physical trade shows, conferences, and outreach, calls, DMs, and KPIs will be the leads and the KPIs for outbound calls, emails, like how many emails were sent, what's the calls per rep per day, things like that, and then response metrics. For the warm prospects, we want to warm up those leads, and let's say we're going to aim for 10% of the leads activated into appointments and demos, which are our KPIs. And we're going to use follow-ups for outreach as well as email marketing. Then hot prospects, we got to close the leads. And let's say we're going to aim again for 3% of the demos and trials activated into paying customers. We're going to use email remarketing, as well as potentially educational webinars. And we're going to track the close ratio. Finally, for the existing customers, the goal is to maximize LTV through things like upsells and cross sells and downsells. Let's say we're going to aim for 100,000 users if each of them spends about $1,000 a month. And then we got tactics like email marketing, incentives for referrals, and live events like maybe a user conference. We're going to track RPU, LTV, referrals, and stick rate. And then finally, we're going to reactivate the churn customers, looking to bring everybody back. That's the plan.